Well, welcome back. Table 41 Productions is performing the play, The Language Archive, at Epiphany United Methodist Church in Loveland next week. And joining me right now is vocal coach that is Rachel Kobernick, and also Jamie Sivrais. They're playing the lead of George. Thank you all so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yes, and so tell us about this play that you all are putting together.
So the Language Archive follows the story of George. He's a linguist and a language expert. But the tagline says, even with all his knowledge in language, he doesn't have the language to keep his marriage together.
Oh,
yeah.
That's interesting. You know, that's important, communication.
Yes.
So when people come to this production, of course, what do you want them to take away when they watch this play?
I think it's a story of communication. Like you said, there's a lot of elements of language in it, and part of my role is helping the cast kind of understand the different languages that are found throughout the script. And within these languages, they discover whether they're actually able to communicate from the heart or whether it's kind of a barrier of communication. So I think the audience will feel both kind of enlivened and excited by all of the new language elements, and also it's just a very heartwarming story.
And you're the vocal coach for
Yes.
the production, so is this a musical? Are people singing as well?
It's not musical. My background is in music, but there's a lot of elements of our voice that we use even speaking.
Right.
So we talk about breath and we talk about volume and making sure that the audience can hear and understand through diction and enunciation and all those good things. So yeah, even though there's no music, there's a lot of language and voice elements.
And tell us about Table 41 Productions.
So Table 41 Productions is a production company, relatively small, but doing a lot of mighty work. And right now hosting shows through Epiphany United Methodist Church up in Loveland.
Okay, and so the Language Archive, tell us about how this came together. Who wrote this? How does this story come together?
So it is by Julia Cho, and kind of the background of there's a lot in the story about George not being able to speak the language of his grandmother. And so the kind of two themes that Julia Cho was bringing in was, as a Korean American, not speaking Korean and the disconnection she felt from her family. And then also the fact that it's estimated that every 2 weeks a language dies in our actual world. Like, that's a real life stat that's kind of pulled on. And so she was able to pull in a lot of themes of connection with other people through language, and about language as a whole, as a language representing a whole world and a whole way of life, you know, and yeah, communication, but learning that communication is far more than just language.
I absolutely love that. So for those who want to come out and see the show, just give us the details of when it's going to be and where it's going to be.
So yeah, it is at Epiphany United Methodist Church in Loveland. It is the October 6th and 7th and 13th and 14th at 7:30 p.m. in the evening, you know. And
free.
It is free.
That's perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
if you're looking for tickets, if you Google Epiphany United Methodist Church, there's ticket links all over.
Yeah.
And you can reserve a spot, but it's free.
Okay, so free, but you do want to probably reserve a spot just
to make sure you got a seat. Yep.
Okay,
right.
It's going to be a great show. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you all.
thank you.
Of course.
We'll send it back to you, Jessica.